Now, over the weekend, I got this message from Andy. Andy is a gentleman who is in his early 40s. Andy says he had a dream 2 weeks ago. He was in this public place, I think it was a church, and he was surrounded by friends and family and some strangers. And Andy said he bent down and literally stood in the middle of the church.
No! God, please, no! No!
Now, this is something that many people would consider a bad dream, given that in Igbo it's called Enyon Sinonoka, Madanyugon Sinonoka, which is never really a good thing to talk about. But I would beg to differ on this particular dream.
Wait for it. Here it comes.
Now, Andy, having had the boldness to do this at the center of a public place means that you are in the next few weeks to months going to be cutting loose some ties. Perhaps there are people who have outlived their use in your lives, people or persons or relationships or things that you have been taught, and you're going to be giving them up in the next few months to weeks. Again, this dream clearly positions you to be someone who doesn't really care, or who will stop to care about playing into the public opinion. You don't want to bother about playing to the gallery anymore. So this is a new phase of your life that you're about to birth, and if you do keep up with it, I promise you it will eventually end well for you. Now, talking about stools, I hope none of us is having a meal at this point. Nobody really loves to discuss poos and stools and feces, but at this point, I would want to beg some of you who are in the habit of not glancing at your stool. You need to have a look at your stool. If you can't look at your stool directly, look at the tissue paper. Because as you get older, there are stories that this poo tells us. If you don't pay attention, you miss it, and at the end, it will be something that could have been avoided. So if you've had a stool lately that has been bloody, you've had mucus in stool, or you've had some form of a change in color in your stool, you do need to take particular attention, take care, and you need to be assessed at this time. Now, if this is a recurrent thing for you, if you've also lost weight, you've got pain on your belly, or you've got an alteration in your bowel patterns, you're going from constipation to diarrhea, or sometimes you're not sure how long you have to strain before you pass, again, do not sweep this under the carpet. Really, about blood in stool, which is what I want to concentrate on today, could mean a few things. It could mean something as simple as a pile, a simple hemorrhoids, or it might mean something as big as the bowel cancer, or if it's painful, maybe it's an anal fissure. What you need to do if you've seen blood in stool is to speak to a doctor, get yourself examined. There is a particular test called a fit test in this climbs, or some test of your poo sample looking for some hidden blood. Now, these are things that need to be done to exclude the big C, the bowel cancer. If that's ruled out and we're dealing with something simple, good and fine, at least it gives you peace of mind that you've at least checked out for something more life-threatening. So do not be the one who sits back, who thinks poos should not be looked at, should not be discussed. It's such a very bland topic. Yes, it is bland, but it's got a story to tell. So if you've enjoyed this episode, my name is Dr. Oji Obiora. I am a GP with a special interest in YouTube, and clearly I tell stories, I discuss dreams, and I hope you'd share some of your dreams with me, and I'll tell you the medical humoral aspect of this dream. And if you've enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, send your dreams in, and we'll be doing this another time soon. Speak to you soon.